racist, but I think we can tell. He makes white supremacist grime under the name Funky DL.
And you've got a shit beard. Look at it. It's weird. How have you been growing that for like 6 years and still look like you've been attacked with shears? You look like Nicolas Cage on minimum wage.
LRD.
Battles, we are at the venue nightclub in Manchester for match day 1. If you're with us in the building, make some noise. Shouts to everyone that's come out. This is the first match day of the year. It is sponsored by Bath, mate. All the links are below, so go and look at them as well. That being said, we're going to get into the first match day of the 2023 season and the first ever Division 2 battle. On the right hand side, you've seen him before on Premier Battles, from Leeds, representing Imperium. Show some love for Gaztime. Let's go. And on the left hand side, representing Team Venom, you've seen him before, Manchester. Make some noise for Ghast Buff! As always for the season battles, these battles are judged. They're both at a time limit as well. Once the lighting goes red, that means they are over the time limit. All the judges have been briefed. Gaztime starting round 1. It's round 1 on you, bro. Let's go.
So, Ghast Buff gets mad love.
He does.
And yeah, he's a bit funny, but is he really that good? Because word on Twitter is that I'm the worst battler in the league, and that's rough. But whether or not that's true, it says more about your team picking you to match up. Because this craft of mine will leave Ghast alight, burned to a withered skeleton in the afterlife. Because you said you're a dragon with a cold. Well, I got arrows and a bow. It's what's meant to happen. Because today I don't just end a man, I end a dragon. See me? I'm a ghost. So you've got a death wish. When I hit Ghast, critical. It's super effective. But real talk, your dress code is Depeche Mode. You need some fresh clothes. Start dressing like you're getting bread, dog, get his egg yolks, leaving French toast. And you've got a shit beard. Look at it. It's weird. How have you been growing that for like 6 years and still look like you've been attacked with shears? You look like Nicolas Cage on minimum wage. Plus, you're a bit of a snake, always switching his face. Like the cast of Troy, I'll sit at his gate. Wait, Nicolas Cage, switching his face, cast of Troy? Shit is insane. I'll finish round 1 with this. I'm not a man you can beat, because I'm hungry. And well, they say a man's got to eat. So I'm moving like a chess piece, and this to me is a wet dream, because I could beat you with no hands in my sleep.
Bad ideas! Trying to stem a bleed by ripping off a tourniquet. Heavy lifting when you severely hurt your ribs. Saying you don't trust the media but voting for a journalist just because he happens to stand for the Conservatives. Buying a child a birthday gift of an evening with Bard and it's a German kid. Seeing someone lose round 1 of 2 academy tournaments and thinking to yourself, yes! He's worth a pick! You might not think it gets any worse than this, but making this battle watchable is the trial I've been burdened with. How are you here? Your last 3 battles were Yanith, Robin HD, and Max Tatum. You know what I'd have preferred than watching those back? I don't know, shagging a cactus, tropic rabies, castration. If you think he takes a round, form a cue to kiss my arse. Of all of us, you're the most shit by far. This is bad for my metrics. Thank fuck YouTube ditched the dislike bar. Of all the names that were available, you were such a dumb last pick. Dialect should apologise to all the undrafted. There's no way that Boski, Cooper, and Caveman are below him. This could have been Melody if the fans got to know him. Enigma and Cobra Commander would smoke him. Orwin and Tongue Twister, even though they mostly battle for Rowan. Shit, Dialect knows the Irish scene. ScoMo could have got the slap that I owe him, but you... I've never levelled up or outmatched an opponent. I'll have him battered and broken in a matter of moments. They'll see the new face become a legend, like when The Rock laid the smackdown to Hogan. This is only step 1. Venom's plans are in motion. 10 more wins till me and the lads get promotion. You might be disappointed I didn't cram many jokes in, but there's no bigger joke than the fact you were chosen. Tell it.
As an editor of Don't Flop, which side of the stage you on? Because it's funny how Don't Flop's now got a Patreon. No wonder you're Team Venom. You're the biggest snake. And a condescending one at that I don't affiliate. Me, I'm Premium. Team fucking Imperium. Anybody fucking with a team is pure delirium. Because Ghast Buff couldn't act tough. How are you gonna look gangster with a maths book? So don't be talking like you clap stuff, you daft fuck. Only time he's ever been mashed up is in a bathtub. So move in my direction and you're losing fast. I'll come to your address and we can do this. Fact. Thinking I'll fight fair? You're foolish, Ghast. Cause me, I'll put a pin in him like Google Maps. I'm just better with the talk. And your effort is adored, but elegance is something that you're never gonna sport. What you didn't realise is I'm a veteran at war. Bro, I'm taking all your venom and developing a cure. See, Ghast suddenly started attacking with his writtens, worming his way in and attaching to the system. Worming his way in and attaching to the system. So you could say I'm causing damage with precision when I break that bond with a unanimous decision. Time.
Go,
Do you know what a Gaztime is? A Gaztime is a unit measured when someone has a brief lapse in their temporal function. A Gaztime is a unit measured when someone has a brief lapse in their temporal function, leading to a moment of questionable judgment when someone in the vicinity should have definitely punched them. For example, you remember the Gaztime you told Jim Bob Gnarly, "You look like Kim Jong-un if he played ping pong once." Now, what about his appearance, mate? So it's that King John? What about his appearance made you say this? Why? You know Bengali and Korean are different types of Asian, right? What would he look like if he played it twice? He'll claim he's not racist, but I think we can tell. He makes white supremacist grime under the name Funky DL. Remember the Gaztime you told Max Tatum, "I bet your girl's pussy juice smells like used footy boots"? Maybe he's ahead of his time. Only time will tell. He just needs the right crowd to have his style gel. People who appreciate your girlfriend and or mother's vagina smells. Dog shit! You have no talent or ambition. The physical embodiment of... Might as well. Not me. I'm looking for main events, maybe even title belts, pushing for higher numbers than Swiss bank client wealth. Plus, People say I'm lovely, more good intentions than the path on a drive to hell, always ticking forward. I can't be stopped like time itself. I'm outside trying to turn fans into patrons. That's why my name's already carved into the scene's foundation. It's literally printed on the Soft Pro apron. And the best I get is Hulk's replacement? Oh, your missus wishes she was as thin as my patience. Set your watches to Gaztime. Just turn the clocks back about, 8 years. We have no similarities. You are a singularity, a black hole of talent, Gaz. Time has no place here. Time.
Ghast, you buy crates of Prime from Wakey Wines. You buy crates of Prime from Wakey Wines, and Abdul is your favourite guy. In your gang of bitches, your baby spice. I'll disable a kid like Katie Price. I'ma serve you on a plate and make it all look fancy. Cause me, I'm chefing, man, like Gordon Ramsay. The stakes are high, it's peak. Still I'm making mine with cheese. Ghast, you need to realise you're just a flavour of the week. But Ghast's prep game is on point, and that's clear. I finished writing last week. He finished writing last year. I finished writing last week. He finished writing last year. Because he's meticulous. Nah, I'm kidding. He's fucking ridiculous. And let's face it, he ain't ever gonna be promiscuous. You've got a face for radio. He ain't ever gonna be promiscuous. You've got a face for radio. That's why you get the listeners. But battling's not in your blood. For me, bro, it's indigenous. That's why when you brag, bro, it mostly gets aired. I battled in America. Nobody cares. See, to someone like me, Ghast's a geek. The runt of the litter, the last to eat. So for me, it's a win, bro. It has to be. Because to me, being like you, that's defeat. The difference is real G, tech guy, virgin, sex life, no drugs, gets high. Verdict, wet guy. See, Ghast Buff will get wrapped up. He'll probably say that I'm jacking verses, but this isn't taxidermy, I don't cat stuff. Time.
People call me the promo king, because my day-to-day is eat, sleep, write bars and make promo. Everything else is a blur like a Partygate photo. That's a title you gave me. That's how I know it's certified. Let's not forget, all of Team Koj had merchandise that I'd meticulously handcrafted, personalised. I could be standing where Kingsley is if I'd actually learned my lines. You know how much it hurts your pride to lose to someone from Merseyside, Briggz? You had all these years to work the grind and only a single person, Die, thought that you were worth their time. Marcus, have you seen his battles? Spoiler alert, they're shite! He's so obsessed with making perfect grime, he's regressed into this dirty life. No one here believes you own a shirt and tie. I'll bring the hammer down on this rat like Vermintide. See, Venom, break men down like serpent bites. Imperium is a one-man team. And while Die fiddles behind the scenes, his boys are getting burned alive. You were the 41st pick in a roster of 40. And after this, it'll be 39! See, I've been building more interest than Blizzard student loans. Even new fans who've never seen him call you a lunar clone. That's why it's overdue for you to go. Sort your life out. I was better than you this time last year, before my tryout. That's because I move the needle. This prick is not a draw. He's a paint-by-numbers rapper. No one gives a fuck. He's boring. Prem don't want a guy who barely ticks the boxes. Surely I'm a little bit of everything. Knickerbocker glory.
So it's Koj. Follow me at Koj Lives on everything. You know the deal, man. I just watched Ghast Buff versus Gaztime, the first battle of Division 2. For me, it was pretty clear to Ghast Buff. I feel like Gaztime had a few stumbles. His performance wasn't quite as clean. And writing overall, like I feel like Ghast was hitting points and being more polished in his performance. Gaz, if you're gonna say like I only wrote this last week, don't stumble right afterwards. You know what I'm saying? If that, then it's like yeah, we can tell now. You know what I'm saying? So I think Gaz had a great performance. I think both guys were good. I'd like to see Gaztime tighten up his writing a little bit more if he wants to be more of a threat in this division. But yeah, Ghast Buff.
Mike, Red Lion Picture. First is the closest, but after all that, it's 3-0, Ghast Buff, go.
Watching, judging Gaztime versus Ghast Buff. Ghast Buff 3-0. Nice one. The 8th.